So, 2 points. After the last encounter with Drell at the logging camp, you have all made your way back to Fallcrest, because it's the closest settlement to where the logging camp was at, and also it's where your base of operations is. So, what would you like to do today? You went home, you slept, you had a good long rest.
I wish to go visit the blacksmith to go get my equipment.
In Winterhaven?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, so
I will attend with him
you
because
probably have to go with him, because otherwise then he has to walk along the road for a week.
I will also attend so I can get my equipment too.
Hashtag wizard.
I'm gonna go get the stuff. You wanna come? No. Alright, well, I'll see you in a week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. You gotta make the trip back.
Lone
And what's the leader doing?
Eating pizza.
Sleeping. There is no pizza.
We'll be back in 2 weeks.
I was gonna suggest that after we got everything done here, that we weren't done in Thunderspire, were we?
No, not even close.
We should probably go back.
My wolf is there. Balta.
Yeah, he's gonna die there.
He has food.
There's tons of dead, rotting goblin corpses in the chamber of ice for him to feed on.
How long will those last?
It's a big
You
wolf.
killed a good amount. Let's see, if he eats 2 a day, that's probably still a week of food.
Not to mention what else you can find there.
Let's finish our business here. I'll follow Caleb around.
Who?
Why do I always do that?
Wait,
Alright.
hold on. Okay, wait.
But before you leave your base of operations completely, Orest comes in, the guy who you're renting the back room from, and he says, "While you were gone, I received this from the local magistrate."
Uh-oh.
And he hands Ezra a letter in
I
particular.
can't read.
Is it a screamer?
What is it? Can I... Oh, it's a letter?
It's just a letter. It's in an envelope, and it's addressed to the Illuminators.
The ones who shall bring the light. And also take.
I say thank you.
Then we kill the messenger.
I will take a look at this
No,
as soon as I can.
Okay.
Alright, now, I guess I won't follow them around. Instead,
You're not gonna walk and read?
no,
He's not good at multitasking.
I'm good at focusing on one thing, healing.
Question.
This letter does not have wounds. What am I supposed to do with it?
I start burning
You
it.
open the letter, it starts bleeding. Oh my god. Oh wait, paper cut.
I start burning it. I can heal it now. What are you doing?
You just see him take out like a match and just light them. Heal!
I don't think this can get any worse. No,
Fun
nonsense.
fact, the lighter was actually invented before matches. True.
I can see it.
Where are we in Fallcrest? Are we at
You are just about to leave your base of operations, which I
Which
believe
is,
is called 19.
Yes.
19? Oh, okay.
I think I'll hang back inside the base and look over the letter.
Okay.
We'll be back in 2 weeks.
So, yeah.
Not 2 weeks, we're just gonna use the tower.
Teleportation.
So you all head to Nimozaren's tower. He greets you as you come in. You see Tobalar over working on some magic stuff. It kind of blows up in his face. He's all sooty.
No.
But you enter into the portal, no problem. You appear in Valfrune's tower over in Winterhaven. And he greets you. Zurin.
I thought you only did that to
Ezra.
Ezra.
Oh, hey,
No, that's Bay something.
Bay.
Bears Club.
You here for popsicles?
Who does me sound like? Some pie. Sound like Patrick Stone.
No, my name is Patrick.
in Valfrune's tower.
I'm in Valthrin's tower. Where is it from?
Check your Winterhaven map.
Do we have a Winterhaven?
You do have Winterhaven maps.
I don't remember getting a Winterhaven map. Fallcrest,
You should have
7 pillars.
Winterhaven maps. What happened to your Winterhaven map?
I don't know. You're the one that builds these things.
Okay, well everybody else has a Winterhaven map.
I apparently lost mine in travels or something.
The camera just doesn't care about his anymore.
Thank you.
Cameron doesn't read.
I'm a wizard who can't read.
And we're at 6. Is that correct?
Smithy is just right across the street.
Alright, well then I'm gonna go across the street to hit 5. I'm assuming that's what that is.
Anybody else going with him?
Yes.
Alright.
Tetsu follows.
I'm a reading my letter.
You're not here.
I know.
Alright, well while you're going to the smithy, Ezra reads the letter.
Yeah.
You see that inside the letters is from Lord Marklehay. That's what it's signed by. And you know him as the ruling Lord of Fallcrest, kind of like Lord Padraig in Winterhaven, but this is Fallcrest. And he has summoned you to the town hall for a matter of urgency.
Was it?
Oh,
did he specify it was just me or the whole entire group?
He said the group in general.
Okay. The moment they get back, I'm going to.
He's going to wait at the door and wait for them to burn.
You just
Well,
You just
it's
see him,
kind
like,
of
sitting at a
vague
board,
because what it says is, we have learned something interesting about your companion Tetsu. We would like to request your presence as soon as possible.
So I assume he means my presence, meaning
Well,
not
they mean,
Dylan's or Tetsu's.
they mean your. He meant your.
So-
As in, like,
Everybody.
if he's there, I don't know if it's fine or not.
It
You
might
can roll
not,
an insight.
it might not be like something bad.
You can roll an insight on the letter.
Sure.
Nat 1.
Insight. 18. What's my insight though?
It's on the front page.
I'm trying to find it.
He has a +9 insight.
Oh, good.
So 18 + 9.
I'm trying to find my insight to make sure that's. I just want to make sure you didn't misread. Okay, it is 9.
Alright,
27.
You think that it's probably requesting all of you, or definitely at least you and Tetsu.
Okay. I'll grab everyone once.
We are.
I should have walked in red.
Alright,
I guess I'll walk outside
Are you
and
gonna wait
kinda,
by
From Winterhaven, we can hear from Fallcrest.
they told me.
Oh shit!
Caleb, you basically told me where you were going, right?
Yeah, like as we were
Well,
at the inn.
It's pretty implied that you were going there to pick up your gear.
Yeah, the back.
He said-
when we were at the inn or shop or whatever it is that we're in the back of, I said I'm heading. I'm heading to Winterhaven to pick up. the
Yeah,
gear.
so I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go. So this is what I do. I'm gonna say,
Wizard, come.
I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna go meet them at the shop, and then tell them, and then hopefully meet up with Zurin along the way.
at the shop in Winterhaven? Because you can't go to Winterhaven, you don't have a wizard with you.
Well, okay, they're in Winterhaven. I'm in Fallcrest.
Correct.
God damn it!
You wait at the port like a good dog.
Or you can start walking to Winterhaven.
Bad idea.
Get there in a week.
I'm gonna wait
We'll
by
be-
I'll wait by the portal.
We get back. Where the fuck did he go?
Oh, well, leader's gone. Time for a new leader.
Alright.
Down to a party of 3 now.
Don't split the party.
You guys can always come back.
He'll come back at a very inopportune moment, like you're all dead, and he shows up, I'm here, ready to heal! Uh-oh.
Nothing to heal. Don't go light the paper on fire.
We're just all like dying or something. You have lost an arm and a leg and half your head's off.
So, you guys pick up your... Well, you enter the smithy and Thayer Colstructors, and he's like, good to see ya! I've got your items here all ready for you. And I believe you had cat step boots.
I did.
So I will go ahead and tell you what they do so you can make changes to your character sheet.
Do you want me to just like put it back here for now with the other kind of items?
I guess. I mean, it's probably gonna... I haven't looked at it in a second, so... I mean, in a while, so I need to double check what it actually does.
That's alright.
Can we move to the track?
I think it's something to do with like it gives me a bonus to my
Cat step boots.
gives boost to strength.
When you fall or jump down, you will only take half falling damage and always land on your feet.
That's good for you.
Let's see. Fall or jump.
When you fall or jump down,
Not at the
You take half falling damage. And always land on your feet.
When did I get?
And it's got a daily. Free action. You get a +5 bonus to your next acrobatics or athletics check.
5 to athletics or acrobatics.
Next athletics or acrobatics, so just one.
Next.
And our rogue, I believe, had a Thunderburst hand crossbow.
I can smell that. Sorry.
Inspector, do you smell beer?
Cider.
Well, Thomas, we're waiting for what? For your O-face. Oh, yes, sir. Oh. Oh my, that was good, but you mustn't forget your O-face again, Thomas. Alright, so, it's a Thunderburst weapon. So you get a +1 to any, so just kind of change your, or just remember that for any of your hand crossbow ones that you already had, you get a +1 to any of those.
Okay.
On a critical, you'll deal another d6 of thunder damage.
Do you want the thunder
Extra
damage club?
D6.
An extra d6, yeah, of thunder damage. Oh, also +1 to damage as well.
Thunder on crits. +1 attack.
And +1 damage.
+1 damage.
Alright, it's got a daily. It's a minor action.
Okay.
The next ranged basic attack you make with this weapon before the end of your turn. So that turn you activate this effect.
Okay.
Your attack becomes a burst 1 centered on your target.
Next one's basic. First. 1. Okay.
Normal attack bonus versus its fortitude. So it would be like your normal +13 or whatever the hell it is. Each target you hit takes thunder damage equal to the weapon's normal damage.
So I damage.
So whatever the die roll is, plus your dexterity or whatever. +1, +1 have your level or whatever it is. So yeah, it'd be whatever your normal hand crossbow would be, then +1 for it being enchanted. So every enemy in that burst would take that amount of damage if you hit them. He's gonna take over your AoE. Oh!
One turn AoE does not make.
Shrek'd. Well, he only needs one turn to take out a shit ton of minions.
I got the rest.
Alright. Action point!
If only, right? Sadly, we retired that rule.
You guys are done with Smithy?
I believe so.
Oh, right. We need to pay him.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we already paid him.
You
We
paid
paid
him
him
half
half.
before the down payment. Now the rest are on delivery. 320 gold.
But I'll pay him 320 gold.
Well, yeah, it is your weapon.
Wait, didn't he have something too?
No,
No.
you can only have 2 items made out of
Right.
Also considering you have far more than I do. So, because 1 platinum is 100 gold.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't even have enough to pay. I have
You need me to
200.
pay for you?
I have 263.
1 platinum is 100 gold, and then 10 silver is a gold, and 10 copper is a silver.
Just making sure, did we set a timer for the camera?
No.
Camera's battery?
Sure.
Okay.
You want me to set a timer?
Lay down.
most of the time.
60% of the time it works all the time.
Set a timer for 1 hour and 10 minutes.
So do I need to pay for you too?
If you would, please.
That was funny. Siri said, okay, the timer's set and the suspense is killing me.
3,007.
Okie doke.
So I have also paid for Illuminators boots.
So you guys are in Winterhaven, but you have absolutely no idea what's going on with him. So you want to go check out the rest of the shops?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I would. That would seem like something I would do without knowing what's going
I
on.
haven't seen some of the shops in a while, so.
Yep. All right.
What's new in stock?
Magic shop. Magic shop.
Magic
You
shop.
head over to the grand shop.
The grand shop.
Meanwhile, Ezra, twiddling thumbs.
Whenever you bring up metagaming, it's like you force yourselves to just dawdle.
Well, theoretically, we're going to pick up items.
Wait, so they're going to.
We don't know what's going on.
You knew they were going shopping, and you know Zurin. Shopping!
Yeah, but when I open the letter, I'm just like,
Visit
oh,
every
shit.
single
Isn't there-
shop.
Isn't there one shop in particular that's like a weapons shop, or is
That
part
was
of-
that was the smithy.
Okay.
But magic items are usually sold in the grand shop. The grand shop! Run by everybody's favorite halfling. Nope. Oh, hey guys! Baron greets you as you come in the door. I haven't seen you guys in a while. What can I do for you today?
We're looking for magic items.
Well, let's see what I
I'm
got.
so glad I'm not there.
Magic items. No way.
And to roll a percentile.
Hashtag percent.
Now, it's kind of rare that he gets magic items in here just because it's so far out of the way. But we'll see what he's got today. Nope, don't have anything today.
Oh my.
Do you have any magic potions?
Nope.
Yes! I have a potion of healing.
I'll take it.
50 gold.
As that transaction takes place, I just to Tetsu, I just go up and up to Pedrig's, and I head out the door.
And he goes, okay, you head out the door.
Yeah.
And as you head out the door, he looks at Tetsu and goes, by the way, do you remember that item I had you deliver to Gendar? In Thunderspire? Just wondering if you guys have done that yet.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Alright. Well, he should have given you something back to me. Actually, was it Gendar? I shouldn't. I might have been. I don't know.
It was.
You're carrying it and you just left.
You might want to go chase me down,
Go chasing down.
because I'm just casually strolling through the
I
gate.
throw open the door. Criminal! Get back here! You have something we need! On your person!
Turn and I just walk back.
Okay.
What is it? What do you need?
Remember when we were in Thunderspire and we talked to Gendar
Yes.
about the thing and you took the thing from Gendar that he gave you?
Oh yes, yes. And I
Yep. Okay. Give me a second. So you can have a look.
I produce it.
Hashtag book.
Look.
It's a manga.
It's a manga. Yeah.
Manga.
Manga man, come on.
Dude, dank manga.
I just heard a narwhal.
Yes, it's some type of box to bear with.
It's a box. It's a box. Now you can either have the boat or the mystery box.
All right, so you bring out the pouch and you felt it up. It's kind of like it feels like it has stones in it. Have you looked inside it all before?
The box
No.
that Gendar gave us.
No, not the box. The pouch that Gendar gave you, because Berwin gave you a box to give to Gendar. You gave Gendar the box, and Gendar gave you back a pouch full of what seemed to be round stone objects. Have you looked inside the pouch?
In my notes here, I'll show you. I'll read to you what my notes are. Is Berwin needs us to find Gendar and deliver a cask. Gendar wants us to deliver a box to Berwin.
Okay, well then it's a box.
But I think at that time you had us like we kind of rattled it and heard what was inside, but no, I did not take
Okay.
a look.
All right, then you hand it to him, and he sees that the wax seal is unbroken, and he goes, "Well, thank you." And he's like, "I hope that this will make it up for you." And he pushes a bag of gold over to you, Cribador.
Thank you. Thank you.
And the three of you, Ezra can get this too. You'll each receive 175 XP for completing that quest.
I just suddenly gain experience standing there.
Whoa, what happened? Okay, do you not want the experience?
No, I was just saying. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, divide it between us. Take
Okay,
it.
what's
I'll bet.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
563 plus 175?
Well, hold on. Actually, sorry. I have to divide the 175 in 4.
What? Ah.
It was a minor quest.
It was.
You basically didn't have to do anything.
It's one of those basic quests in
So you
Wild
each get 43.
43 XP. We're up to
That's
4600.
6.
And I turn to Tetsu. Now may I go?
Yes.
And I head back out the door up to Pedrig's.
Okay.
Good.
I will actually follow him.
I'll follow.
Okay. Bye, guys. Come back soon. Meanwhile, Ezra is like,
He does have like an involuntary shiver.
Something foul is happening.
Whenever Rendale talks about his rock, I just get a shiver. His pet rock.
all right. So you guys head up to Lord Pedrig's estate.
Yes.
All right. The guards know you. Obviously, you are the heroes of Winterhaven.
Hashtag hero. Selfie.
Hashtag hero win.
Stop everybody.
All of the guards stop to take a selfie with you.
But first, let me take a selfie.
And then you enter into the estate, and Lord Pedrig is there, you know, doing his lord stuff. His lord stuff.
I just go,
Lordly duties.
Lord Pedrig, it is good to see you.
Oh god,
It's good to see you as well.
I trust you. I forgot Oh my gosh.
You forget it was
Oh my gosh.
You forgot he was shotgun.
Oh, I trust
I trust you are well, Lord Pedro.
I trust all is well
Ah, yes.
in Winterhaven.
Winterhaven is shake for the moment.
Which is good to hear.
How are you doing in defeating the Blood Reavers?
So far, things are going quite well. We've tracked down quite a few of them, the Thunderspire. And we dealt with Chief Krant.
You dealt with Chief Kran?
We dealt with Chief Krant.
We killed.
Do you have some proof?
Yes, we do have some proof. I have a note sent to Chief Cran from Merklemore.
He
And
takes
I show him the note.
Alright, he takes it from you. When are the promised slaves arriving? I was under the impression you had an agreement. If you don't deliver them, I will report your transgression to our mutual friend. Local more This is not good news. If the Durgar are also involved in the slave trade, then this may run a bit deeper than we believed before. But you say you've eliminated Chief Krant?
Yeah.
Cran is dead.
Well, I'll give this back to you. Maybe Merkelmore's name will get you into somewhere that you need to go in Thunderspire. But for the moment, you seem to have dealt with the major problem. I doubt any more roving slaver gangs will be running around Winterhaven for the moment. So, here is your reward. You guys are just going around completing all your quests. And he will hand Tetsu a bag of 1,000 gold pieces.
How much was in my bag?
420.
Smoke weed every day.
And you also, I will divide it first this time, you'll also get some experience.
Calculator ready.
You'll all get 312 experience.
We're up to 4918.
What was it, Cameron?
4918.
We're getting close.
Only 600 more EXP to go.
He says, now, if you wish to continue, it's like, you've done a great service to Winterhaven here, and I understand if you have other pressing matters to attend to, but you should, if you have the time, I don't think I would be able to compensate you for this, but if you're willing to go at least see what the problem is with the Durgar and why they need all of these slaves, or why they're in slavery anyway, I'm sure the people of the Nentir Vale would thank you for it.
Have you spelled Pedrig? Or Pedrig?
P-A-D-R-A-I-G.
Just do the Lord Sean Connery.
R-A-I-D?
R-A-I-G.
Can't believe
But my diary should go in.
Lord
I
Pedrig.
forgot he was.
So Durgar at,
Thunderspire.
well, yeah, Thunderspire, but what did you, yeah.
You guys do remember that the Durgar have a trading post in the city of the Seven Pillared Hall. So that kind of comes to mind as a place where you might go look for clues.
Okay, guys, let's split up and look.
And you do remember that it's
Shaggy
called
Scooby?
the Grimmerzool Trading Post, which is the same
Yes.
as Merkelmore Grimmerzool, who's on the note.
Shaggy and Scooby, you head over
Pieces
there.
are falling into place.
Right.
They are.
We've been in town for
You
what?
come with me.
That is,
Not quite.
We'll say that you've been in town for an hour and a half. We'll give it a decent leeway. I mean,
You guys must be exhausted. You should probably come back.
we've only been
he
there
had,
like 20
he
minutes.
had to get past Valthroon, and then you guys went to the smithy, and you had to tie up loose ends there, and then you went to the shop, and
Okay, it's
Berwyn
been 30
had to
minutes.
catch up.
Yeah, because the
And
reason.
now you've gone to Lord Pedreg's, and you had to get through all of the red tape with the guards, even
Right.
though they knew you, but they were all like, oh my god, it's the Years of Winterhaven, and that was at least 15 minutes getting past them. And then you had to wait a bit for Lord Pedreg to finish, because he was doing his lordly stuff, and that was a couple minutes. And then you guys just had this conversation, and you gotta look back.
Where's Ezra? I want to see him.
So yeah, at this point I say.
Where's the Dragon Slayer?
Chaos!
Yeah, so at this point I'm, content with what we've done here, so I'm ready to head back.
Alright.
I have no further business here. Are you ready to return?
I am.
Why don't we just stay the night?
Sleepover!
I will kill you.
We should check out the tavern and see if there's any women.
He's not there! He's not there!
No quarters!
Cameron, she's not there. Remember we
That
killed
would be
her.
exactly what you would say, because he's not there to put quarters.
Exactly. That's one less person to cock block.
Well, Caleb will always just kill her eventually.
Who?
Well, I'm not talking in character.
The only reason I killed her was because she was evil.
So she was a bad girl. So
what if
what?
Cameron's just naturally drawn to evil people?
That's
Then I'm
not necessarily
concerned
a bad
about
thing.
him. As a lawful good paladin, I'm concerned.
He's got a boner for bad girls.
Caleb keeps killing my boner.
Wow. Alright. Well, back to Fallcrest.
Okay.
Return to the tower.
Yeah, return.
So
to the
you
tower.
return to the tower, and before you go through Valthroon's like, hey, you brought any good items from Thunderspire? Relics, maybe?
No, we haven't.
We,
Oh,
We
it's
haven't
fine.
picked up anything yet.
have we?
Just whenever you
I
get a
have a
chance.
quest.
Whenever you
Wait.
get a moment.
He's looking for a relic of, like, Shurikel or something like
Yeah,
that.
we haven't found that yet. We're working.
Whenever you find some, I'm sure there's time enough.
It's like Minotaurs, Shurikel, Seven Pillared Hall, and the Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Alright, so you head back through the portal, and Ezra's waiting there, and he's kind of
Wagging his tail.
He's hopping up and down, half from like, oh my god, I've been waiting for you, and half from he really has to go to the bathroom.
I actually do have to go to the bathroom right now, so please hurry up.
And go.
No, we'll get this out of the way. I don't have to really go, it's just funny that I have to pee.
No, we can pause here.
No, I don't care. Okay, so...
Well, I would have just stopped the recording.
No, it's fine, I don't care. I tell them, guys, look at this letter and follow me. Read over it. We need to head over there right now. Apparently it's urgent. It involves Tetsu.
Oh, from your yeah.
What did you do?
So I hand
Hands
the
up! I
letter.
didn't steal it.
I
With
hand
that rolling, you know.
I hand the letter to as you start walking, and you guys can just follow me. So on the way, you guys read the letter, I suppose.
Yeah, we can multitask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
So you guys all read the letter. You see that it's summoning the Illuminators for a matter involving Tetsu.
As we walk, I just kind of like, you're what? Like, how tall are you?
3. No.
You're
Yep,
4.
310.
310. I just like he and I are walking side by side, and I just look down and I go, "It's all right. I imagine it's probably nothing serious."
I didn't do anything.
I just look at you like, why didn't you share?
And I'm just like patting my pockets, making sure I have my thievery tools on me. In case if I need to break out of jail.
Alright, so yeah, we're on our way. We're on our way there, so
And that is number 8.
No, that's the Lord's estate. Instead of the town hall, we're actually looking at. There's actually kind of a temple.
15.
I guess it's
Or
a
10.
whorehouse.
We'll go with 10 for now. There's sort of a temple. It's an open place, and there's only like one dwarf who actively worships there. So sometimes other town magistrates will kind of loan out the building for other work.
Okay.
So you arrive in front of the temple. I believe it's a temple to Palor. Don't quote me on that. And you see.
We bring the accused.
And you see that there are a few guards standing outside. Or at least men in mail that are armed.
I'm just looking around whistling.
well, we have to get in there, right? So
Yeah. They do not bar your way into the area at all.
Oh, okay. So
Skull.
we waltz in.
Alright. You waltz in and you get there and it's a church basically, but it's basically just one big room and there's kind of stairs in the middle that go up to an altar. And there are 3 men standing there, and you've never seen any of them before. Which is kind of weird because this is a note from the Lord of Fallcrest, who you guys have at least met once or twice, and you don't see him here.
Can we do a perception, kind of figure out if they're like important people, if they're just like commoners, or they seem important, like more like royal nobility?
If you're looking for kind of like their
like insignias and stuff like that.
if you're looking for like stuff about like their clothing, what they're wearing, or are you looking for like their general bearing of how they present themselves?
Like clothing and such.
All right, perception.
18.
They're all wearing mail, and on them is inscribed. It's a crown with 3 prongs that has a basically like what kind of looks like a shooting star above it, but instead of a tail coming off one side, it's coming off 2 sides, so it's kind of like a burst on top of the.
Do I recognize the insignia?
Roll a history check.
21.
All right. This is the insignia of the old human empire of Nerath, which crumbled about 100 years ago. The country, I guess, still exists at this point, but it used to be an empire spanning even this area of the world. But it's far away to the south, and its influence has definitely waned.
Gotcha.
So these guys have no jurisdiction here if they're from Nerath.
Don't worry, guys, we're safe.
I look at our leader.
You first.
I approach the men
Griffin.
with the letter in hand. I assume it got passed back to me, maybe.
All right.
You're stealing, you're just like hiding away.
So there's one man who was standing kind of like with his back to you, kind of just looking at the altar and kind of, just studying it, obviously just waiting for you to come. And as Ezra approaches, he turns around and you can see that he actually looks very interesting in that he's a human, but his face and his skin all are very gray, in a gray pallor. and you can see that the two men to either side, and now that you think about it, even the guards outside, not to this guy's extent, but their skin has become kind of a dusky, slaty color. And as he turns around, he looks at you and says, you must be the Illuminators.
Indeed we are.
Who's asking?
My name is Cruven Fletcher. I am a member of the Grey Company.
I get it.
The Grey Company.
We are those who preserve the greatness of the Empire of Nerath. I serve Halvath Cormoran, the Prince of Nerath. We have come into the intelligence that one of the members of your band has on their person a relic of Nerath. And as that's
Poker face.
a bit of our calling, as you would say, we are looking to ensure that relics of Nerath find their way back into the prince's hands. I mean, they're rightfully his property. So, if you would be so kind to turn over the dagger you possess.
I look at. I look in shock.
What dagger? You just gotta look at your belt, kind of just look up. What dagger?
Don't
give it to him. It's yours.
I ask what is. No, not what is. I ask, why is it so important that you need the dagger?
He says, well, we're looking for all relics of lost Nerath. Any of them may aid to our cause of, once again, raising the Empire from its ashes, to just bring law and civilization to the outer lands, such as this. I mean, you have noticed all of the dangerous monsters roaming the pathways. Would the rise of Nerath once more really be that bad?
I would really like to see if he's lying to me or not.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I do a check to see
Bullshit check.
Sure, go ahead
if there's
and
evil
roll,
intent?
roll an insight check.
Roll bullshit check. Yeah!
Remember, everybody gets a +1 to insight from Ezra, except for Ezra.
Oh wait, I have a +9.
You do have a +9.
So that's a 10 total.
Okay, well,
15.
you got your thumb up your butt.
22.
16.
Okay, so you two, well, actually, the three of you all know that he is. You definitely don't think he's lying. That dagger is actually a Nerathian relic.
But I was rolling to see
how-
if there was ill intent behind
Yeah,
it.
hold on.
Okay.
But you didn't. You might not have picked up on that.
Okay.
I mean, you obviously don't know how, because they came from Calorel. Calorel had it. You
Yes.
don't. Obviously, you don't know how he got it into his possession. You just thought it was a magical dagger that he had. But you don't think he's lying about it being a Nerathi relic.
I can understand that.
Tetsu,
I want to understand why do they need it back? It's just a dagger.
it's a dagger,
Of
but it's a. First of all, it's a Nerathian relic. Second, it's a magical dagger.
Exactly.
Who wouldn't want that?
And then what's the intent?
And third, what you glean is that the way that he's projecting his words, either you guys are handing over that dagger, or he believes you're not going to walk out of here.
Damn, where's my wolf?
That's the kind of situation you're in at the moment.
well, I can understand that.
Gray skin, they look kind of sketchy.
Can we do kind of a check to see just kind of looking at it to see like how tough they seem to be?
Well, they were wearing mail.
We're wearing armor too.
Can I do a history check on their...
Well, I think Cameron's doing a check first.
That's fine.
Okay. So what kind of check would that be? Just perception?
Let's go with nature
Nature?
for discerning how powerful they might be.
Okay. 23.
More powerful than you guys.
I think you should give him the dagger.
Can I do a history check on... What were they called? The
Nerathian
The
cult.
Grey Company, or Nerath, or what are you looking for?
Grey Company.
All right, go ahead.
The Grey.
That is a total of 13.
You haven't heard too much about them. You've kind of heard things like in the tavern, I guess, about this company of, Nerathian loyalists who are kind of going around searching for lost Nerathian relics. You have heard that they have been hunting down treasure seekers who they believe have pilfered fragments of their birthright, they seem to think. So,
How many guards you say that were guarding on the way in?
outside you saw 4.
So we have
And
4
in here
plus-
there's 3.
So that's 7 altogether. Can I do kind of like a little peek around, see if there's any like hiding or anything like that?
Perception.
16.
You don't see any more in here, but you think from the way that these are arranged that it's probably not all of the guys. There's probably more than 7. You've seen tactics similar to this
Yeah.
before.
7 in
Lay
total
down.
plus more unknown.
What, you whisper that to us?
I do. Don't I have like a magical thing that I can do that?
You do have ghost sound.
Ghost sound. Yes.
Okay. Can you go ahead and roll a stealth check? Because I'm going to roll perception to see if any of the guys up here hear that.
Sweet.
What is perception? Wisdom?
Perception? Yes. I got a 25.
Yeah, none of them get 25. They don't hear you. They don't hear your ghost sound.
So all of us, or who are you directing it to?
Just all the company in general.
all of you. And you're saying
That he's saying that he knows. Well, you guys probably know if you're paying attention. He's seen 7 of them, but there are probably more based on their formation and tactics that he might have seen before.
And I kind of, like, depending on where he's at, if you're like to the side of me or something, I kind of just like stiffly cross my arms and just like shake my head
Oh, by the way,
as like as a no, telling you we do not need to get into a fight right now.
by the way, from your but this might be a tipping thing. From your nature check, 2 of the guys in here and all 4 of the guys out there are minions,
Okay.
but they're pretty hefty
Gotcha.
defense-wise.
Still figuring out what to do. I don't want to.
So he goes, well, now that all that's out of the way, if you would be so kind. And he holds out his hand and is waiting.
I kind of look back at Tetsu. Just
I tell them how we acquired the dagger through the necromancer Calorel.
And he says, well, to be honest, thank you for liberating the dagger from one of evil intent. However, I believe you should now return it to its rightful owners.
was it obvious that Tetsu doesn't want to give like?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
I looted it. It is mine, and therefore it is my dagger, and I do not want to give it up.
I'm trying to think of what my character would do. He's like lawful good. I don't know if he's like tempted to just obey them.
Just remember that these people really don't have jurisdiction.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out if like what their true intentions are. I suppose without knowing their true intentions, he wouldn't just obey their demands.
It's just like if I say, "Oh, why do you absolutely need it?"
I do also have sleep, so we might be able to get out of here.
Well, I mean, he's already told you
Yeah, I
that.
know that they want to restore, but it's just like, why?
They're in town. There's a guy who has an Arathian dagger.
I speak up and I say, how did you come to know that we had this dagger?
Word of mouth. It is a very interesting dagger, and you look at it, and it does bear
Who
some
did you
resemblance,
brag
at least
to?
in make, to their armor.
Can I do a history check on the what's that thing they're trying to bring back?
They want my dagger.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Go ahead.
The Empire.
Ooh, not bad.
That was history. That it is.
25.
Yeah.
All right. The Empire of Narath. Starting about 300 years ago, it started to gain prominence and power in this area of the world. It became, a pretty vast empire. Their the capital is many, many weeks south of here, but the Nentir Vale was at one time one of their most farthest reaching lands. However, about 90 years ago, from the Cairngorm Peaks, which are to the northeast of the Nentir Vale, came a clan of orcs known as the Blood Spears, and they just crashed first upon the Nentir Vale and then across the rest of Narath, just like this tidal wave of just death and destruction, and Narath couldn't handle it and just crumbled under the might. The orcs have since they eventually defeated the orcs, but not before they, came nearly to the gates of the Narath capital. But the orcs were beaten back and retreated, but the Empire just was not able to recover its full glory, and it crumbled a few short years after, and now most of the areas that were under the Empire's control are now just lawless areas ruled by individual lords, such as Pedrig and Marklehead.
So they weren't really bad.
No, the Narathian Empire was not bad at all. It was just the ruling empire of the day.
But why would these guys want to just randomly bring it back?
Because he already told you that he is an agent sent by the prince.
Oh, I didn't hear the part.
Now we have to kill the prince.
Well, Dylan, Detsu, I'm sorry, it's your call.
We're just
You're the one with the
everyone's
dagger.
just kind of just like
We're just like
watching,
waiting.
trying to figure out what you're doing.
I'm trying to help out by like
Spinning
thinking
the
of
dagger
stuff
on
that
my finger.
would not. I'm trying to think of reasons why we shouldn't give it up.
Can I feel the tension building?
Oh yes,
Oh yeah, the tension.
You can cut it with a butter knife.
the guards have kind of
Just like
they've gripped their weapons a little bit tighter. They've started to go for them. You can see some of the guys in the front door kind of peering their heads around and looking.
Well,
Watching.
depending on where my sword is at, I kind of do the same. That I kind of just I stretch a little bit, and my hand just
You kind of loosen.
just like rests kind of near, so I can whip the sword out.
Okay.
whip it out.
Are you trying to do that subtly, or are you trying to be like, oh, I'm ready?
Well, everyone else is
it's
eating
subtly.
so.
It's subtly so that if I need to.
Okay. Are you trying to draw attention to the fact that you're ready for? Okay, then you're gonna have to roll. Probably not bluff.
I would say bluff
I
because he's
wouldn't-
trying not to.
Stealth.
I think I would
Please
go
don't.
with.
Please don't.
Please don't
Um,
it's a negative 2.
Let's see.
Why
would say-
not go for intimidate? Okay, let's go with bluff because intimidate would be more of your going for it.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do a bluff check against these guys' insights.
Nope. That's gonna be a 7.
I'm gonna ask him a question.
Okay.
How close are you to?
That one.
How close are you to finding
2.
all of these relics?
12 plus something. Then one of the guards kind of gets a little bit more ready, but he kind of looks at the commander, and the commander doesn't seem too worried at the moment, so he's kind of holding back. He's not going to rush in right now. What?
I'm gonna ask him, how close are you to finding all of these relics?
He says, well, the Great Company hasn't been working for long.
Of course not. Slackers.
So it's not like you need this right now or anything. do
Well,
you?
we don't have many Narathian relics at the moment, and anything that we can do to equip our forces to be better prepared to take back the Empire from those fiends who are patrolling it at the moment.
So in other words, they're against people like Lord Pedrig, our friend, and stuff like that. So they're kind of against Lord Pedrig and our friend.
They wouldn't be against, but they would want, they probably wouldn't care that Lord Pedrig and Lord Marklehay are the lords of their towns, but if Narath were to come back, they would definitely be, in servitude to the Empire. These guys think they're all that.
It pisses me off. Their minions, at least take out 2 of them before they can do anything with it.
Oh, what?
I'm just striking up random conversation at the point. Just
Yeah, you're completely ignorant to the tension building up in the room, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
It's like-
trying to prevent the tension from building even faster.
All right, you guys. He's been waiting for a while you guys have been deliberating and asking questions. So he kind of rescinds his hand and is like, "You all seem intelligent and capable. What would you say to joining our cause? The Grey Company could use many individuals such as yourself, and bringing law and order to the world. What could be a better cause than that?
Hashtag money.
After all, the orcs the blood spears. They may be gone, but who says that they won't come back? You never know, and will all of these loosely conglomerated nation states and small settlements be able to mount effective resistance forces? I know that there's a town a week up this road that would be the first to fall. They have 12 men on their town guard. What can you do against an army of orcs? Now, if they had Nerath at their back, with Prince Halvath raising the banner to defend them.
We're waiting on you, Dylan. If you make a move, I have 2 magic missiles ready for you. That'll take out at least 2 of the guards, their minions. I don't miss.
I look at Crividor and kind of like give him the eye of like, what do I do? What do you think is the
Brew puddle!
and give him the look of what?
If we joined them, Dylan would probably get to keep the dagger, but
No, he'd lose it. They'd still take it from him.
And he kind of looks at you, Zoran, and he's like, I see that you look to be a scholar. Just think of the wealth and status you would be to receive in the new empire.
we've lost him.
I don't like these guys.
Cameron's lost.
They're trying to bring back something that's already gone away with. I don't like that.
Do we know what caused the Empire to fall?
I already told you the
Oh,
orcs.
it was okay.
I don't like that they're trying to bring back. They sound too prideful.
The empire, the nation, I guess, of Nerath still exists. It's no longer an empire, but they definitely still have holdings. Like the city itself never fell.
Right.
However, the structure of the empire and all the lands that it controlled, their resources were just basically destroyed by the orc invasion, and they have like nothing now.
We're waiting on you, Dylan.
I don't
Really doesn't want to give up that dagger.
know.
You could try giving him like another random dagger. And try to
No,
roll
because
one.
they know what they're looking for.
That'd be hilarious.
Wait,
Just
hold
give him
on.
like a warring dagger.
Prodigitation on it. Make it look like another dagger. Do the old switcheroo.
They'll come back anyways. We either have to fight them or.
Well, we could be better prepared next time because they kind of caught us unaware. We could try the old switcheroo. Couldn't hurt. It really couldn't at this point.
But if we fail,
I am a wizard.
I know, but on the rare off chance we fail,
I would like to do like
not gonna take
see if any of them have any magical capabilities.
Sure.
Would that be
Arcana.
28?
I'm at the ready. So
Nah, these guys all look more martial. They don't look like they have the power to cast any magic.
Would they be able to like detect difference between things that are magical and things that aren't?
Well, I mean, every
Yeah.
person has some ability.
Gotcha.
They could roll an Arcana check. That doesn't mean that they'll
Yeah.
succeed, though.
Gotcha.
Well,
Switcheroo. Let's go for it.
well, did they like? Well, because the letter was from the Lord to Zer.
That's Ezra. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They didn't send me the letter. Or I mean, it was like it was the Lord at the place. So
Let's do the magical switcheroo.
where is the Lord of Fallcrest? He was the one that wrote me the letter.
Why did like the Lord? The request was from the Lord, and he's not even here.
Yeah, the request was from him.
He says, "May I see that?"
I do a magical hand over to him, not move my spot.
The mage. Oh! All right. He takes the letter and he says, "Ah, yes, this is just from one of my underlings," and he kind of crumples it up and throws it away. You see, sometimes those in positions of power don't tend to like our methods, which is sad but true. I mean, opposing, opposite views. It happens all of the time. I'm sure all of you have different views on things all the time.
Someone keeps killing my women.
I go, you got that right, and then I legitimately shuffle. This time it is intimidate, and I put my hand directly on my sword.
Oh, it's getting real.
Intimidate. You roll intimidate check.
Yes.
The reason why this is taking so long is because they're sketchy ass.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
What?
Crit.
This is a 30.
You got a 30 and
I rolled an 18 and I have a 12.
Okay, so what skill is
Intimidate?
Intimidate is against
Charisma.
It's a charisma.
No, it's against insight. So what skill is insight?
Wisdom.
Well, now you're just kind of. Now we're going ham.
Well, let's see. They have to crit to not be intimidated by you. 19.
Oh.
Someone counting dice?
Okay, so every single person in this room, except for your friends, are batshit scared.
You're welcome.
So
I turn and look at you and just nod.
The two minions kind of stumble back and they're fumbling for their swords, and you see Kruven standing there, and he's like, "Get in here!" He's motioning to some doors to either side and to the guys in the front. He's like, "They're ready for a fight," and he draws his weapon.
And I roar.
And he says, "You have defied the Empire of Narath. Your sentence is death. Now I shall mete out your punishment for the glory of the Empire.
Oh,
Your empire is
dead.
And so shall you."
We'll see about that. I'm a healer.
Hello everyone, we are the Illuminators. We are a Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition role-playing group, and right now I'd like to introduce all of our members, starting from this man on my left.
Hello there, I'm Jake. I play Ezra, the half-elf cleric, and my specialty, I heal people. And I'm also the leader of the group, the Illuminators, in the game. And we'll move to the guy behind me.
Hi, my name's Dylan. I play Tetsunu Batama, the halfling rogue. I dish out a lot of damage, as usual. Get the party out of sticky situations. And we'll go on to the next fellow.
Hello, my name is Derek. I portray Drail, the dwarf fighter, who is constantly charging forward to damage the enemies, but it usually backfires and ends with me falling on my face in some way, shape, or form. He's one of the founding members, but have kind of been on and off.
My name is Cameron. I play Zurin, the human mage, and my job is to AoE and also loot everything that I can.
Hey everyone, I'm Caleb. I play Crividor, the Dragonborn Paladin, and primarily being a paladin, I tank everything, suck up all the damage for everyone, and on the occasional off chance we run into spiders, I turn tail and run. So that's pretty much me, and I'll turn it back over to our wonderful DM here.
And I'm Kyle. I play the Dungeon Master, and I'm the guy who gets to lose every time we play. Trying real hard to kill all these guys, haven't succeeded yet, but it's been close. So if you're watching this video, you've come across our Patreon page, which is great. It takes a lot of work and effort to make every one of the videos that we put out every week, and we would love for you guys to show your support. You can make just a minor pledge or a large one, whatever you prefer. Just know that all of your donations will go towards helping us make better content for you, and we would love to. So help keep us in the business. And if all goes well, we should be seeing you again soon. Thanks again for your time, and we're looking forward to seeing you again. Bye.